going on? What is poppin' YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice, because that is my nickname. I appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and my channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It is only right, you guys. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs, man. You know, first Super Bowl in 50 years, guys. I'm personally deep down happy for Chiefs fans that have suffered through all that time, that have just been starving and starving for just a Super Bowl appearance. And the Chiefs are back, and they're going to face the San Francisco 49ers. Patrick Mahomes versus that defense. I'm going to be super excited to watch that game. My dad is actually a Chiefs fan, so I know my dad is super pumped that the Chiefs won. So let's talk about this game. The Titans, they actually came out and played pretty well. Ryan Tannehill looked pretty good early on. You know, I felt that once the Titans went up 17-7 with 6 minutes left to go in the half, after Ryan Tannehill threw a touchdown pass to someone called Dennis Kelly, a 320-pound offensive lineman, I felt the Titans might have it in the bag. However, what did I say last week? Patrick Mahomes, he's going to find a way. And guys, like I said, the Kansas City Chiefs, as I said in my preview video for this prediction for the game, in which I picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game, I believe by one score. I think I picked them to win by a touchdown. The Kansas City Chiefs are not out of any type of game. They showed you that last week versus the Houston Texans, even though Bill O'Brien did aid them in that comeback, okay? But either way, you know, once the Titans went up 17-7, I felt the Chiefs were in trouble. But guess what? Patrick Mahomes, he said, no, not today. Patrick Mahomes, the Tennessee Titans had no answer for him all day. 23 for 39 passing, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 120 pass rating. Listen, Patrick Mahomes is just flat out hard to stop. And it's very hard to stop him just because he's a talented quarterback. Not to mention he's got Tyreek Hill to throw to. He's got Travis Kelce to throw to. He's got Sammy Watkins to throw to. He's got all these great weapons to throw to. It's just hard to stop the Chiefs' offense in general. They're not out of any type of game that they are playing because they can strike you on offense at such a rapid rate. And I believe you have to be aggressive in trying to beat this Chiefs offense. You just can't sit back in zone coverage and try to beat this team. I felt the Tennessee Titans should have been more aggressive with their defensive schemes. They should have got their Patrick Mahomes a lot more. They didn't blitz him particularly a whole lot in this game, and if they were blitzing him, they didn't get home to him. Patrick Mahomes was only sacked twice, but again, he was constantly given time in the pocket to throw. Patrick Mahomes had all day to throw. The Titans pass rush could not get home to Patrick Mahomes, and he just flat out picked them apart, and he beat them down the field too, you know. And also the Tennessee Titans, they did not control the clock. They didn't control time of possession. One way to beat Patrick Mahomes is to keep him off the field. The Tennessee Titans had the football for 30 minutes and 10 seconds. The Kansas City Chiefs, they had the football 29 minutes and 50 seconds, okay? So the Titans did not control time of possession. I felt that was going to be key if they wanted to pull off the upset in Kansas City, okay? And down 17-7, Patrick Mahomes immediately answers a 20-yard touchdown right on the money to Tyreek Hill. And then the Tennessee Titans gave the football right back to the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs then drive 85 yards down the field, and Patrick Mahomes runs for a 27-yard touchdown to give the Chiefs the lead at the half. And once the Chiefs, after going scoreless in the third quarter along with the Titans, once they went up 28-17 in the fourth quarter after a Damian Williams touchdown, I said it was over, because the Tennessee Titans, we know they're a great team, but they are built very similar to the Baltimore Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens, they're just not meant to come from behind. And that is the same thing that applies to the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans want to run the football. They want to eat up the clock. They want to keep you off the field and stay on the field and just bruise you and pound you with Derrick Henry up front. And they were not able to do that, okay? And again, the Tennessee Titans, once they have to come from behind and actually get into a track meet with you, that's a problem. You don't want to get into a shootout and a track meet with the Kansas City Chiefs. And for a quarter and a half, the Tennessee Titans were playing their brand of football. But for the last 2.5 quarters, the Kansas City Chiefs said, we're gonna force you to go into a track meet. Patrick Mahomes, he's not going down like this. We're gonna win this game at home. And that's what happened. And again, Patrick Mahomes, he capped off having a 28-17 lead with a 60-yard touchdown to Sammy Watkins to nail in the coffin. And then the Tennessee Titans, they got a touchdown late in the game, but again, it did not matter. In the end, the Titans lost to a team that was just flat out better than them. They lost to a team with a better quarterback. They lost to a team that just forced them to be uncomfortable. And once Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and Mike Vrabel got a schedule, they were going to be toast. Once you get into a shootout with Patrick Mahomes and a track meet with those wide receivers, you're done for. And again, Ryan Tannehill, he had an okay game. He went 21 for 31, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. But again, wasn't quite enough. And Derrick Henry, he didn't go for over 100 yards. Derrick Henry was on this absolute tear where he was just rushing for 150 yards, 160 yards, 180 yards. Last week, I believe Derrick Henry had almost 200 total yards on the day, okay? Whenever Derrick Henry does not rush for over 100 yards, this Titans team usually does not win. Is it not a coincidence that the last time Derrick Henry was limited to less than 100 yards rushing in Week 15, you have to go all the way back to Week 15 of the NFL season versus the Houston Texans in Tennessee, in which the Tennessee Titans lost that game. That's the last time Derrick Henry did not rush for over 100 yards, okay, in a game. And on the game versus the Chiefs, he had 19 carries for 69 yards, did have a touchdown, but again, 19 carries for 69 yards is just not going to flat out get it done for this Titans team. Derrick Henry had a very pedestrian game by his high standards over the last couple weeks, and he just ran out of gas, man. And the Tennessee Titans, look, it's hard to win 3 straight road games en route to getting to a Super Bowl, okay? Emotionally, physically, going on the road to different teams' buildings constantly, it's just going to take a toll on you. And the Tennessee Titans, they had a great run, but they just ultimately lost to a better team with a very special quarterback. Right now, Patrick Mahomes might be the best quarterback in the entire NFL. He probably is right now. He might be the best player in the NFL. Okay, I know I was campaigning for Russell Wilson to be the best quarterback in football for most of the season, but again, Patrick Mahomes, there's just something different about him. Patrick Mahomes can just take over games the way Russell Wilson cannot. He can just make certain throws that Russell Wilson just flat out cannot make. Russell Wilson is a special talent. Russell Wilson is probably the most valuable quarterback in the NFL just based on what he means to his actual team. But just because you're more valuable than someone, example, Deshaun Watson is more valuable to his team than most quarterbacks, it doesn't make him better than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is, in my opinion, right now, if he continues to play this way, especially in the Super Bowl, I probably am going to give him the title for the best quarterback in the game of football today. Patrick Mahomes has a cannon for an arm. He's Aaron Rodgers from Aaron Rodgers' prime, but a little bit more, sturdy, and I think a little bit more coachable. He has a little bit more less of an ego, and to a certain extent, I think Patrick Mahomes has a stronger arm than a prime Aaron Rodgers. Prime Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes right now, to me, are the 2 most talented quarterbacks of all time. I'm sorry, Dan Marino. I'm sorry, John Elway. Okay, that's just my opinion. But again, either way, shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to match up very well with the San Francisco 49ers. I would not be shocked if they win the Super Bowl. I would definitely predict and break down that game as the days go by. I'll have a preview video out for that. But again, shout out to the Tennessee Titans. Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs, who were just a little bit better than the Tennessee Titans yesterday. Be sure to comment where you agree with me and disagree with me. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God blessed day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.